Right, let's jump into this one then. As I said before, Koffi Olomide, this one Chief featuring Tiwa Savage. This is requested live for those that aren't aware. This is the weekly stream series we're going to be doing on the channel to get through the requested backlog. So if you do put a track into the requested comment section, do request it here as well. So there we go. Out to Kome joining us. Hello, hello. Out to Pad Payne, out to Duncan. Please react to Runtown if it happened for Lagos. That's one that's been heavily requested. Yes, definitely going to get into that one. Pad Payne saying, could you play my track, Pad Payne Stan Remix? If you can give me a link to it, we'll have a look. Let me see. We'll see. I don't normally do people playing their own stuff on this stream, but if you get lucky, you never know. Let's jump right into this one then. Koffi Olomide, as I said before, it's about the fourth time I've introduced it. Chief, this one featuring Tiwa Savage. Let's get right into it. Okay. Seasoned vocal.
Émission préférée.
Very nice.
Napoleon, I'm in love.
This is smooth, huh? It's a wicked way to kick things off. Very, very smooth introduction. Again, from what I know of, this is the first time listening to Koffi Olomide. Obviously, I've seen in the chat, apparently he's 64 years old and he's a bit of an African music legend. Definitely going to check out a bit more of what he's been doing. This one featuring Tiwa Savage. His vocal sounds great. I'm loving the fact you can kind of hear a bit of age in his voice as well. You can hear that veterancy, that experience. Really, really enjoying this one.
Between you and the let me touch you with Tiwa. Suga suga nako ya kuiba.
Melodies on this are gorgeous.
Shake it for me, baby.
This guy's got swagger through the roof as well, I gotta say. You know when you meet certain people, or you see certain people and they're like over a certain age and you're sort of like, you know what, your time has passed, fair play, it's now time to move on. This guy's got the sort of mindset and it shows. He's not done. He's got plenty more life in him. Crack on, mate. It's so good to see. Again, instrumental value on this one, really, really good. I'm loving the kind of combination of almost like keyboard sounds, there's like 3 or 4 different synthesizers all playing like 1 or 2 notes and it forms into this really nice sort of big combination melody which works really nicely. Then obviously you couple that with the sort of seasoned vocal that's going on as well. Really, really clean. Nice. That call and response really nice. The overdubs are great as well. Yeah, this is great. Just before we get into Tiwa's verse, I'm very interested to see what Tiwa does with this instrumental, because this is very much within her range. Again, quite stripped back, a lot of sort of GI instrumentation being used. For those that aren't aware, GI basically means generic instrument, basically a computer-generated version of a sound. You hear it a lot in sort of earlier Afrobeat stuff with a lot of kind of horn sections. There's a very sort of plasticky sounding horn sound, which is very, very common. And it sounds great. When you actually put it into the right selections, it sounds great. I'm interested to see where Tiwa takes this one. But yeah, sounding good. Again, wicked intro. Let's go.
You didn't make me just a man for you. I'm catching feelings for you. Baby, believe me.
This is
I
great.
love you. No, tell me, say you don't did not get it.
It's a nice intro, man. Tiwa always brings like a level of like there's a level of intrigue, I feel, about everything that Tiwa brings to the table, man. Really like her performance on this. Again, it's quite like quite a charming performance from Tiwa, the way she comes across. Again, nice vocal range, slightly electronically affected, but it doesn't make it any less enjoyable, to be honest with you. I quite like Tiwa's voice going through those electronic processes. And then again, on top of that, it works really nicely over the instrumental, which again is quite stripped back, quite I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Again, it's quite not melody-wise. It's there's a lot going on, but it doesn't feel like it's overbearing. I think is the best way to describe it. Great stuff.
This is what love is made of. Everybody knows I'm crazy for you. Come follow me, make me take her.
Go on.
I love you. You be the one I want to see when I wake up. My heart, you. It gonna beat every now and then, make me no break up.
You know what? I've clocked it on a lot of Tiwa's tunes, man. A lot of Tiwa's tunes really showcase her ability to work with harmony. I always find with a lot of her creations that they always have nice harmonic sections stacked throughout the middle of the tune. They're not there at the beginning, they're not there at the end, but they give it this kind of crescendo feel, which is always really, really cool to see. Out to everyone locking in as well. If you are locking in, please make sure you're letting us know where you're locking in from. Of course, getting your requests in on the right-hand side of the page. And on top of that as well, please make sure you are hitting the like button. It makes such a massive difference. I know it's a bit long to always say it. You probably hear 1,000 YouTubers say it every single day, but please make sure you do hit the like button. It makes the stream a lot more accessible, and it means we can get more people into the stream in general.
Baby, let me take you, mama. That's why I love your thing, I like you see.
Right, his voice is wicked. No, I'm getting a bit of a kind of Beres Hammond vibe of this guy, man. The way he's still clearly got the swagger, he's still clearly got the ability to kind of hold your attention. Really, really loving the sounds of this, man. Really, really clean as always. The arrangement's great. Out to Kome locked in from Lagos. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are things? How are things going? What's it? I think it's 4 p.m. over there. I presume it's 4 p.m. over there. Lagos is an hour behind the UK, I think, or it's an hour ahead. I know there's an hour difference. I can never remember if it's before or behind.
Baby, put in your mixer.
This is wicked, man. As always, we are only going to let them run for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. We will have a lot to get through by the end of the day. But very much enjoying this one. Yeah, out to Duncan Effiwate for requesting this one. Really, really loving the sounds of it. This one, Chief featuring Tiwa Savage. Really like Tiwa's verse on this one as well. Okay, cool. So it's 6:11 over there. Okay, cool. I saw someone suggest that we do these live streams at 6 over here, so it's 7 over there. That's good to know, though. Cool. We're getting closer. We'll work it out eventually. I'm terrible with working out time distances. I always get them wrong. I work in radio and I always get time distances wrong, which isn't good. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. Love the direction. I love the instrumentation. I love that sort of GI feel that's running throughout the instrumentation as well. I think Koffi's had a wicked performance on it as well. I think Tiwa sounds really good. I think the both of them work really nicely together. The video's quite fun as well. Definitely enjoyed this one, man. Out to everyone locking in, enjoying the reactions today. As I said before, please make sure you're hitting that like button. Out to everyone locking in, out to Pad Payne, out to Kome as well.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Press, place. Who's the boss man?
Yo, this is Skepsis and you're listening to CubReacts.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.